Welcome to Coming Home to Yourself, the podcast for high achieving women ready to lead from within. I'm Jagoda, and here we dive into real conversations about confidence, clarity, and emotional freedom. Each week, I'll share honest stories, gentle insights, and soul deep shifts to help you reconnect with the woman beneath the roles. This is your space to slow down, breathe, and exhale, to stop performing strength and start living your truth, to remember who you are beneath it all. Let's begin. Most women are drowning in noise. They don't even hear because it's inside them, not the notifications, not the world outside. I'm talking about the endless internal commentary that whispers when you lie down at night. That noise is the reason you feel exhausted, not your life, the noise. This internal noise, the endless commentary, the guilt, the mental load, the self doubt, the replaying, the worrying, the what if, the I should have. And this noise you call normal because it's been with you for so long. And most women don't even realize they're drowning in it because it's silent enough to ignore, but loud enough to shape your entire experience. Let's talk about that today. Let's talk about why silence isn't empty, it's restorative, and why inner quiet is not a luxury, it's a survival. High achieving women, especially, live with a different kind of noise. The mental load that never ends, the guilt that never pauses, the inner critic that never shuts up. And because you're capable, you keep going, you keep doing, you push through it, you normalize it. You cover it with productivity, with doing, with I'm fine. But your nervous system always knows the truth. Your body knows when you haven't stopped in days. Your breath knows when you're rushing through life. And your mind tries to keep up, tries to manage the noise, tries to organize it, tries to outrun it. If this is landing for you, hit that subscribe button so we can keep having these conversations together. And if Salma's face came to mind while you were listening, send it her way. She might need it more than you know. But noise doesn't go away when you run. Noise goes away when you drop beneath it. Silence is not painful. What's painful is the noise you finally hear when things get quiet, when your mind quiets down. We avoid silence because we're afraid of what we'll hear. The emotions, the truth, the unmet needs, the exhaustion, the resentment, the grief, the longing. But silence doesn't create those things. It reveals them. And once something is revealed, it can be held. It can be understood. It can be softened. And it can be healed. Silence is not empty. Silence is where your wisdom lives. Silence is where your nervous systems recalibrate. Silence is where your truth becomes audible again. So let's talk about the nature of this internal noise. You might think that voice is you, that the judgment is just a flaw in your personality. But what if that voice is something else entirely? What if your mind is not a single unified self, but a system of different parts, each trying to help you in the only way it knows how? The internal struggle you feel is often a conversation happening inside you. You have a planner part that is constantly worried about the future. You have a critical part that screams self doubt to motivate you out of fear. You have a caretaker taker part that takes on everything because it's terrified someone will be disappointed. And these aren't flaws. These parts arose in earlier times, maybe in childhood, maybe during a difficult job to keep you safe. The critical part learned that if it pushed you hard enough, you wouldn't fail. The planning part learned that if it micromanaged everything, you wouldn't be surprised or hurt. So, what I'm daring you to do is to pause for a moment and ask that noisy critical voice inside you, what are you so afraid will happen if I actually stop? And what is your job in this system? When you see the noise as a part trying to protect you, not as a flaw to be eliminated, just your entire relationship with yourself changes. You move from self criticism to curiosity and compassion. And you can finally thank the part of you trying to help and then gently let it know, I see you, but I can lead from here. Because when you quiet the noise inside, something important happens. The internal arguments soften, clarity comes back, direction comes back, strength comes back, self trust comes back. Your voice returns, you access yourself, your own deeper leadership qualities, calmness, clarity, confidence, compassion, and connection. You stop reacting and you start seeing. You stop forcing things and you start feeling your way again. Inner quiet doesn't make your life easier, it makes you steadier. And steadiness changes everything. So you may be wondering how to drop beneath the noise, not fighting it. Well, the first thing is just to pause for a moment, uncrossing anything that's crossed, letting your shoulder drops a little, let your jaw loosen, and exhaling softly. And then imagine that all the noise in your mind is happening above you, like a busy storm in the sky. You don't have to change it. You don't have to fix it. Just notice it. And notice and feel your body. Feel your feet. Feel the ground. Feel your breath. Feel your chest rise and fall. And notice how your attention moves from the noise into the body, into the place where the storm can reach it. Take one more breath. Slow, easy. You're not fixing the noise. You're dropping beneath it. And this feeling is where your real power lies. This is where you come home to yourself. The world will always be loud. Life will always be full. Responsibilities will always wait. But you don't have to drown in the noise inside you. You have a place beneath it. a deeper layer, a quiet center. And every time you drop into it, even for a moment, you strengthen the part of you that knows how to lead your life, not from fear, not from pressure, not from noise, but from presence. Are you ready to stop drowning in your internal noise and discover the powerful silence, stillness beneath? I dare you. Thank you for being here with me today, and until the next time, may you find a silence that saves you.
Thanks for listening to Coming Home to Yourself. If this episode spoke to you, take a moment to subscribe and share it with one woman who needs it. And if you're ready to go deeper, come find me on Instagram or Facebook, because this isn't just a podcast, it's a return to your body, to your breath, to your heart, to your own voice. Your story matters. You matter. See you next time.